Kia ora Rotorua and welcome to this midweek edition of City News. I'm Steve Comber, and ahead tonight, Waiariki Institute of Technology confirmed as starters in national competition. Police remain hopeful of establishing the identity of human remains. And in sport tonight, Rotorua mountain biker Nick Leary has moved up the World Cup start order. Those stories and more tonight on City News. Thanks for joining us. Police remain hopeful of establishing the identity of the human remains found near Murupara last month. Detective Sergeant John Wilson of Rotorua Police said he was still waiting for the bones to be identified. If tests didn't reveal the identity of the human remains, the coroner would have to determine who the skeleton belonged to. Police have confirmed the bones were found in the same area police searched several years ago for gang member Hemi Tapson, who was murdered back in 1982. More than 70 people attended an open day to discuss the draft air quality control bylaw, with the majority supporting measures to clean up Rotorua's air. Environment Bay of Plenty's Mary-Ann McLeod said the day provided an excellent opportunity for residents to clarify exactly how the draft bylaw would affect them. Consultation is underway, and if approved, the bylaw will affect how people heat their homes in areas of the city identified as having the worst air quality. Members of the Coffin Club met on Tuesday to construct the second of more than 15 coffins for its members. Katie Williams, who initiated the idea, said the group has become very close as they have met to decide on what sort of decoration would reflect their lives the best. Rather than being a morbid thing, it has helped our families and us face up to the life and death cycles, said Katie. The group take around 2 hours to put the kit set coffins together. Rotorua's Waiariki Institute of Technology has been confirmed as a starter in an upcoming national competition. The Live Kitchen Cook-Off event is viewed by those in the hospitality industry to be the country's premier student culinary and restaurant service competition. Event organiser Pip Duncan says teams of 3, 2 culinary and 1 restaurant service student, will be handpicked by tutors to represent their establishment. This year's competition will be held in Auckland in August, and the best of luck to the teams. And in midweek sports news, Rotorua mountain biker Nick Leary has moved up the World Cup start order after a solid result in the UK. The UCI Mountain Bike World Cup moved to Europe for round 2, which proved to be a tough and difficult race. Leary was swamped in mid-pack and lost ground, but improved during the 4 laps to finish 44th out of 120. Leary was reasonably happy with her performance and now has a 3-week break before heading to Germany for the 3rd round. And weather for Rotorua, surrounding areas. Old Mr. Frost back again for the year. Fine overnight with light winds, low of 5 degrees, so could be a bit of the white stuff on the lawn tomorrow morning. Thursday, mainly fine, light winds, a high 16 down to a low of 6. And longer range through to the end of the week. Just before the weekend, Friday, cloudy but fine, light winds, high 17 and a low of 8. And if you're boating, good day to do it tomorrow on Lake Rotorua. Variable winds at 5 knots, low waves and mainly fine. If you did miss any of tonight's bulletin, you can watch it again. Simply log on to tvrotorua.co.nz, click on the View Latest City News link and the link below that for all the latest Rotorua events. Well, stay with me tonight, still to come, talking with Dr. Jim Miller about flu vaccinations. I'm going to catch up with the recent Eco Hut Challenge with Enviro schools. And Kevin Coots from Animal Control is in with some stern warnings for dog owners. It's your news, Rotorua, City News, with more from your region next.